Kansas City Chiefs. There has been a lot of stuff going on in the NFL lately. Teams are moving in and out of playoff contention continuously, but there's one thing that remains the same, Nick, and that is the Chiefs are definitely going to make the playoffs. It's just a matter of if they get that first round bye or not. And we have a story of some Chiefs players, specifically some younger guys who are playing incredibly good, Nick, and we're going to get to that in just a moment. But Chiefs fans, I've got to know in the comments below, let us know, who do you want to see in the playoffs? Obviously, we said the Chiefs are going to make the playoffs. That is not the question. But whether it's first round bye, not a first round bye, they get, just that second seed. We want to know, who do you want to see in the playoffs whenever you do play the first team? Let us know in the comments below. But Nick, what do you got on the Chiefs?
Yeah, so the Chiefs have been one of the more interesting teams this season. Obviously, moving off Tyreek Hill, they kind of revamped their entire offense with a lot of young guys and veterans, right? Adding Juju Smith-Schuster, they signed Tony, brought in MVS. Of course, they drafted Sky Moore. Isaiah Pacheco has emerged as a star. They drafted Trent McDuffie, who looks like a solid corner. But it's one of the guys, a young guy in the front seven, Mize, that has really emerged over the last few weeks. So starting back at week 10 till now, rookie Leo Chenal is the number four ranked linebacker according to PFF over that time period. And if you got a graphic of this, Miles, I think we got a graphic of what PFF had here. Look at the names that Chenal is included with. You have Bobby Wagner's one, literally just 2 points ahead of Chenal. Chenal's actually ranked higher than Fred Warner, ranked higher than Roquan Smith, who's been a superstar with the Baltimore Ravens, ranked higher than C.J. Mosley, who's a stud, ranked higher than Willie Gay, who's also played at a high level for the Chiefs. Leo Chenal has quietly emerged as a superstar for this Chiefs defense. And this defense, by the way, Miles, people have been talking about this, the Chiefs offense. This defense, the Kansas City Chiefs, is within about 5 or 6 yards per game giving up on average, with teams like the Bengals considered a really good playoff defense, Dallas considered a good playoff defense, from the Ravens considered a good playoff defense. This Chiefs defense paired with Chenal looks like potentially one of the strong points as it look towards this postseason run that could be huge for them getting key stops late in the year.
Yeah, Nick, the one that really is crazy to me, I honestly can't stop looking at it, is seeing Chenal ranked above Fred Warner, the San Francisco linebacker who's been playing out of his mind. People have been saying he's one of the best linebackers in the NFL. Obviously, Bobby Wagner has been up there and played this year. He's been insane. That's a great trade for the Rams, or signing rather, for the Rams to have made. But seeing Chenal above Fred Warner just shows you how special this guy can be. And being so young, Nick, I think, being a Baltimore fan at heart, I look at how hard it is for linebackers to come into development. You look at a guy like Patrick Queen, who is a first-round draft pick. He comes into the NFL, and maybe it takes him a couple of years. It took him till probably his third year to really start getting it going. And seeing a guy like Chenal get going this early on in his career is very impressive, and I think it kind of shows that the emphasis that the Chiefs have placed on this defensive turnaround, because the offense always has been great. It's always going to be great with Patrick Mahomes, as the trigger man to this offense. But the defense was kind of a weak point, but over the last 2 years, I would say it has really, really turned around to be something that is formidable. I mean, isn't that incredible, Nick?
Oh, yeah, and credit to the Chiefs drafting. It's how fast and young and athletic this group has been on defense. Obviously, we know guys like Jones were around for a while. He's a heck of a player. You throw in Melvin Ingram, who they added last year, who was a veteran who did a nice job. Of course, they had Sorensen for a long time, who stunk. At least we talk about how much he stunk. But again, older veteran player. Matthew was an older veteran guy. The Chiefs pivoted this offseason. They said, we want to go younger. We want to go faster. We want to go more athletic. And we know there's going to be some hang-ups, some problems early in the season. That's why we've got Pat Mahomes and Andy Reid in the offense to cover up some of the gaps. But late in the year, we're going to bet these young guys are going to start to emerge as they get their feet underneath them. And it looks like the strategy is working to perfection. Chenal has been great. Of course, we talk about him, but how about Karlaftis continues to be good? McDuffie looks like a solid player as well. Like, it looks like the Chiefs are doing, once again, they seem to do this every year, a great job drafting, getting guys into the fold, developing them. And it's going to be huge for them come the playoffs, because there's not a team in the AFC right now that maybe the Baltimore Ravens, maybe the Ravens, I'll give the Ravens that has a better linebacking core than the Chiefs. And that's going to be huge in the playoffs when it's all about stopping the run and getting pressure on your opposing quarterback. This is quietly one of the biggest deals for the Kansas City Chiefs this year.